mask is an imprint of the mind, of the emotions. Wear it, and it disguises you with truth.
The mask of the mountains. To wear it, you must know thyself and fight against the shadow of oblivion. I can feel the power. Perhaps you shall be the one to heal the realm.
Ah, the Zephyr Peaks. When I first came here, the air was the clearest I had ever smelled, and the ringing of the chimes, the singing of the shepherds from mountain to mountain. Well, a king cannot play favorites, of course, and this should be a place for a clear mind, for solitude. I saw to that. This one is from the village in the valley below, I think. It must have been stuck here since I don't know how long. This windmill once moved the cable car, but looks like someone has started to repair it and left the place in disorder. Success! Industry! The wheels of the world turn once more. The fabulous red-heart birds migrate all across the realm, but they always manage to find the very highest, hardest and damn well-reached places to nest. Careful, foreigners. A feather of the red-heart bird. At least, that's what I always called them. My predecessor didn't leave many clues. A wooden dummy. A plaything given me by my old master, and containing about as much human feeling. He told me I would understand one day how a wooden face is the best friend to a Maskmaker. I think the old fool had forgotten more about masks than he ever knew about children. So, you passed the chasm. I'm reasonably impressed. You have potential indeed. I'll have to keep an eye on you. What are you up to? I see. Well, fly, little kite. Here the weavers, shepherds, would trade their goods with the miners from deep below, but the cave mouth has been blocked for a long time. This village used to be full with movement, life and bird song, but now, silence. Perhaps they too needed purpose. This was a weaver who could trade their goods for pearls from other lands. You shall have to find components from elsewhere in the realm. Breathe it in. These are the highest, but also the deepest places in my realm. Well, we'll get to that. A six-headed stormberry. Well done. It's not easy to find. Usually we only find 2 or 3 heads. That's like 4-leaf clover times 3.
A mask is a performance, and it expects you to play along. You must know what your mask needs you to be.
Good. What a mag...
There have been great civilizations that rose without the wheel, but all cultures find ways to mask their members.
the shepherds would graze their billy gruffs here. See, space for pasture is so limited that they would create these systems of bridges to rotate their flocks and allow the fields to regrow. Complicated business. Or even the king must admit, they're rather cute. But this little thing seems to have lost his flock. Oh, these herders and their bridges. But beware, billy gruffs are bad-tempered beasts. I can't say I've missed these creatures since the realm grew quiet. But, oh, their soft, tough hair is a craftsman's dream. The shearing house. Here the herders sheared the hardy billy gruff hair for the weavers. Oh, a grimy, noisy business. But they wove everything from clothes to the kites up there in the sky. Customers would come to our shop, looking to find themselves, but it seems no one ever really did. I remember one day, a customer came to the shop, a pretty lady. She needed a mask for a wedding feast. She hoped to catch a rich husband. The master sent me to the market for blue feathers. I dodged the curses and the fists of the market men, searching. They must be blue. No others would do. I found them, and at first I bargained, but the tailors and hatmakers laughed. Couldn't a child like me catch a bird for myself? So, when a shopkeeper was distracted, I did. The master turned my fistful of stolen sky into a beautiful bluebird mask for the lady. She said it made her feel like flying. The master asked why then did she want to fly into a golden cage? She never came back. Oh, listen to the creature bleat. Find a way to bring it home, will you? come to see Daddy, little Billy. Oh, no. What's happening? Maybe this is not the shearing house, but the slaughterhouse. Oh, God. What did you do, apprentice? Freshly shorn and feeling the air. Go then, find your parents. There, a lock of Billy Gruff hair. A fine design, crafted with Billy Gruff hair. This was a herder. No surprise. Being a mask maker is not about making masks for yourself, believe me, apprentice. But by making masks for others, you can find their truths, and perhaps catch a glimpse. There was a burial place for the Billy Gruffs here. These animals were highly beloved.
You will find answers at the tower.
Billy Gruff horns. The last component we'll need. These old ones were used for strange rituals that are, thankfully, long past. The fine mask marks this one as a Tower Guardian. They hold no power since the Tower.
Masks are simple. They express their emotions directly, unlike humans.
Another fragment of the Ancient Master's mask is in that tower. Find it for me. Once we have the 3 Ancient Master's mask pieces, They will form the base for a new grand royal mask for me. And perhaps one day for you.
So, you are here, at last, face to face, or near enough. I am Sir, Mask of the Mountains. Mine is the second secret law of Carnival. Know thyself, and defy oblivion, lest you lose yourself in the masquerade. You have met my sibling, Mio, haven't you? Yes. Well, imagine being trapped in an old shop with him for longer than you can count, as the world moves on outside, and the shadows grow deeper. In any case, you have seen how the story began. Now it is time you learn how the beginning came to an end. Get close to me, take off my mask, and you will discover the truth.
Frustrated with rules and riddles, the boy would run away pockets full, searching for what lay beneath his own mask. But the boy always returned to the shop, to the promise of learning the craft, the power to change and yet not be changed. So, you've returned once again, apprentice, the master would say. Did you find what you were looking for beneath your mask? Are you ready to create masks instead of hiding behind them? But the boy would say nothing. But try as he might, and change as he did, the boy and the old man were masked from each other. Not this year, not the next, as the boy grew up amid the masks and flattering aristocrats flocked to buy the master's wares. The boy struggled at his bench and wondered when he would be allowed to show himself. Until one night, when the boy noticed his master had left the workshop door ajar. And for the first time, the boy decided that he was ready.
You know a little more, but still have to learn to complete your apprenticeship. Go and meet our older sibling, Kavalash. His power is restored, and you can finally reach his tower. It's time to introduce yourself to the ritual.